Hello, welcome to Sunday, which is my lazy day. So I haven't done much today. Although I did, I was up till about 6 last night. Aaron randomly decided to do a drinking through the movies, and he did a survey. He picked 4 films, and of the 4 of them, there was one I couldn't access in any way, legal or otherwise. And of course that was the one that won the survey, so I just thought, sod it, I'll get in bed. So I watched it on my tablet, him doing the thing, and I used my phone for commenting on the thingy because it's easier that way. I can't type as fast as on that. So yeah. So went to bed, went to sleep, whatever bloody time, the birds were awake anyway, and yeah, and then he came in, and it was noisy, and he went out again, which is fair enough because that was the plan. And then next thing I know, it's 1 o'clock, and I'm waking up, and I'm like, huh. So the question is, does it count as a lay-in if you didn't actually sleep much the night before? Or is it just sleep? So, yes. Did I show you my bubbles? I drew my bubbles because I'm quite liking this. So there's that. And I'm drawing more. I've got some different coloured paper. Some of it's a bit faded. I mean, it's like faded on the outside, on the edge here, but when you unroll it, it's still nice and bright. So yeah, I've got this nice blue paper, and I'm making bubbles of different sizes because, like I said, I'm quite enjoying it, and I'm practicing the technique, and I kind of want to be able to, you know, when your bubbles can join, once you've got 2. I'm trying to work out if I can like practice doing normal single bubbles, and then do a conjoined one. I have this. I just have this because it's big and awesome. Quite a lot of solution in here. I'm not going to put it all the way out, but I don't know if that's even showing. Yay! Pretty bubbles! I do. I'm such a big kid for this sort of stuff. The whole wand is quite big, and you can make some big bubbles with it, but this solution's quite drippy. Hang on, last one. And one more, because, you know, big one. So, I like bubbles. My bubbles. I also love Finding Nemo. In case you were wondering, it's one of my favourite Pixar's. I think that and Incredibles. Brave's quite fun. But yeah, Finding Nemo is like the one I've watched the most for a while. It was my go-to. So there's that. But yeah, so today has basically been very lazy. Should we answer the question? Should we see what the question is today? That's what we're here for. We're in the 160s. We're getting up there. I think halfway through the year is 180 something. I'll have to double check my maths later, but I've got to keep away to make sure I say, hey, we're halfway through the year, and I'll make a note of that properly. But this is one of those list ones. Write down everything you and your best friend have in common. Okay. Well, I'm not writing it. I might do. I've not gone back yet. I mean, you can see the pages are still blank apart from the first few. I was kind of like, oh, I'll just put a link to the videos in the books, but some of them I might sort of make a note of just for convenience. Well, the first and most obvious one is we met at work, so we have work in common, and obviously our work colleagues. We have a couple of same crushes. B Crumbs is definitely on that list. Danny Jr. pretty sure is on his list as well. He doesn't like everyone I like. He's he's not a bigger fan of like Duchovny and Izzard and like that. I mean, he likes them as performers, and he does enjoy David's music, but he's not these are sexy people in the way I am. So there's that. So some of the similar crushes, but not all of them, and we don't find quite the same attributes in dudes. Each other. Obviously, we both like the cinema and seeing movies and seeing different types of movies and trying to expand our horizons. We both like Harry Potter. Although he hasn't read the books. He's only watched the movies. I've obviously read the books and watched the movies. So he knows he needs to do that. Both Marvel fans. We like some of the same music. Like I said, I was surprised when I found out he likes Sia. We do, I mean, we have surprisingly similar, like politically there are some differences. He voted opposite ways to the way I voted for some things. But in terms of sort of, a given subject, obviously we're both pro-gay rights, obviously. But other things we do kind of like, oh yeah, we'd agree on that. We both like dogs, but then again, who doesn't? Music, like I said, music. Oh, yeah, like when we just talk about things, and like I played a song that like, oh yeah, my other friend said this, and he was like, no. I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. So there is places where we sort of agree against someone else, and not in a mean way. Just as like, oh, this person said this, and we both look at each other and go, so I guess that's something in common. We're not the same star sign. I know this is like the opposite. This is probably tomorrow's question. He's a lefty, where I'm a righty. He can't swim. It's an interesting question, actually. There's a few of these, like what's... You know what, I was thinking before about making a playlist of, like, once I get to the end of the year and sort of go through and review it. There are some vlogs I've done where I think, you know what, that led to an interesting thoughts. That led to an interesting conversation in my head. So these ones, like the important ones, like the ones that cover issues or, are possibly more interesting, I might make a playlist of those. But I might, secondary to that, I might make a playlist of the ones that are like me and my best buddy. Friend discussion, like friend, not friends. Oh yeah, we both love Friends. We went to the Friends Fest event, which was amazing and lots of fun. Yes, we both enjoy sort of day trips into London. Oh, sorry, I'm kind of itchy, and this isn't it's not a tough hairbrush. It's quite, the bristles are quite soft, so it's quite nice for scratching my arms. Yeah, I mean, we've nicknamed his mum Mother. Oh, she's nice. We met he and his mum. We got on. I don't know if this is a thing in common, because I don't necessarily enjoy it. It's just something that like I need to be doing. But he likes coming shopping with me to do my grocery shopping, and he does that with his mum. He takes his mum shopping because obviously he drives, she doesn't, and so it's useful. But I thought, well, it makes sense to shop with your mum because, it's shopping that's going into your household. You can pick food to put in the thing and say, hey, I like this. Can we have this for dinner or breakfast or whatever? But when you're shopping with me, you're not benefiting really. He goes, oh no, that's weird. So yeah, like I said, most obvious is the people we know, the shared history of where we worked and, all that. And then like films and favourite actors and just general liking hanging out, similar shows and movies, some same music. I mean, it's nebulous is the right word, but it's like we've got stuff in common, but good friendships are, yes, it's good to have common interests because you've got something you can actually get along with, but sometimes it's good to have less common interests, and it gives you something interesting to talk about. So yeah. Oh, also like with the bubbles, he doesn't think he's artistic, but I'm trying to get him to be a little bit more artistic. So there's not really anything in common, but it's something I'm trying to encourage in him. So yeah, it's good to have things in common with your friends, but it doesn't have to be. It's, you know, sometimes differences can make life more interesting as well. So there you go. That's today's video. I'm over here if you want to say hi, or say hi in the comments. You know, that'd be great. Otherwise, yeah. Thank you for watching, you awesome, lovely, sexy people. You. I've been Michelle. You've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.